Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Franny. Today, I'm actually really excited about this video. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while now. So I did this video a while back with, I believe, Jasmine and Neza. It's basically kind of just a Q&A, chit-chat type of video about just like self-confidence, self-love, you know, advice that you guys want to ask me. And at the same time, I'm going to be taking off my makeup. I just want this to be really raw. I want to be really honest with you guys. And I know you guys see me all the time without makeup on. I never really try and always, you know, have a full face on. But I don't know. I feel like it is different though when I am full glam and then, you know, you are stripping away something that is making you a little more confident and making you feel a little better just right in front of a camera, right in front of people. It's just like a different thing because you're like, whoa, they really see the difference now. I don't know, I love these types of videos. I haven't done this in, like I said, a couple of years now, so I wanted to bring it back and just have like a really cute little chit chat and advice type of vid for y'all. So you guys already know that I love and will always love Function of Beauty, and I'm so excited to be partnering with them on this video. Guys, it's 2021. I'm just excited. I'm excited for this new year. I'm excited for new things, and my hair is a big part of it. You know, I have been super cautious of my hair lately. I've been getting it trimmed. I've been getting, you know, I got some layers in it. Just trying to take better care of it, and Function of Beauty has been making that possible for me. I don't really want to do anything crazy to it at the moment. I'm really trying to ride it out and make it as healthy as possible. This is my real hair, guys. Like, it took me a while to get to this point again, and I'm so excited that I'm here. So to keep my hair healthy and whatnot, you know, I really want to start putting a lot of hair masks in it, leave-in conditioners, just stuff to really nourish it. So the reason I love Function of Beauty so much is because it's a customizable hair care line. It is super easy. So you literally take a 2-minute quiz on your hair type, your hair goals, and what you want to accomplish with your new hair products. So, you know, for my hair profile, I did coarse, wavy, thick hair, which is what I have. And basically the hair goals that I really put was to fix my split ends, to hydrate it, to nourish it, to help my curls be a little bit more defined, and just to keep it really shiny and healthy. As you can see, like, my hair is very shiny and I'm so happy. So here are the products. I got my shampoo and conditioner in the color purple in the scent lavender. I love lavender. It helps me relax while I'm taking a shower. It's my favorite thing ever. And I got the hair mask. Like I said before, I want to start putting a lot more hair masks in my hair, and I got a cute little hair mask to help replenish it. They got some extra products. They got some hair masks, they have hair serum, they have leave-in conditioners, all that jazz to help you achieve your goals. Function of Beauty also never uses parabens, sulfates, GMOs, toxins, and it is 100% vegan and cruelty-free. So I have been recommending Function of Beauty for the last couple of months now. So if you haven't already, go ahead and click the link down below and get 20% off of your first set. You guys will not be disappointed, I promise you. Alright guys, so now that I have talked about, you know, my hair care secrets, how I've been getting it to grow, how I've been getting it to look healthy and shiny, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, so like I said, I'm gonna just be doing a Q&A type of advice, self-love, confident, you name it type of video while I take off my makeup. Okay, so the first question that I'm going to answer is best way to practice self-love. I've been struggling, and I'm not gonna say the people's names. I don't know if they want it to not be said or not, so I'm just not even gonna say anyone's names. But best way to practice self-love, I think this is probably one of my most asked questions. You know, it's crazy because for the longest time I feel like that is the one thing I struggled with. I struggled with trying not to compare myself to people all the time, you know, and it was hard. It was super hard. Honestly, the best way to practice self-love is, you know, affirmations and telling yourself that you're beautiful and that you are worth it. I think honestly the biggest thing is telling yourself that you are the only you in this world. Like, you are the only you. Many people are gonna love you for who you are. And I think just like reminding yourself that you are so valuable. You're extremely valuable, and that you just need to keep telling yourself that. And also like doing things that help you feel more confident, like working out, drinking more water, eating healthier, just things that will stimulate your brain and get your body moving, and honestly wake your brain up a bit too, because when you start working out and just living a healthier lifestyle, you literally look at yourself way differently, 100%. Even if like you physically aren't looking that much different, you will feel much better. I think that is the best way to practice self-love. That's kind of how I've been able to deal with it, and I still struggle with it every day. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I feel great, I'm 100% in love with myself. No, I wish I could say that. Just honestly, having a healthy lifestyle will make it way better. Also, FYI, I have like weird dermatitis on my face, so you're probably gonna see a bunch of red splotchy areas. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. My skin's extremely textured right now. It just burns, it hurts. We're doing great, people. How to let loose / let go in life a little more. I think just always remembering that tomorrow is never promised. I'm not like a super uptight person, but I tend to be a little more conservative and like, oh my god, no, like that's not part of the plan. I'm a very like planned out person. I'm like OCD, like everything has to be in its place. I'm very clean, like I'm that type of person, and it sucks because that's something I tell myself too, is like I gotta let loose a little bit. Like I can't drive myself crazy if it doesn't work out the way I want it to, type of thing. And I think it's just telling myself tomorrow's not promised. Live every day like it's your last. Like live your day to the fullest. It's been helping me kind of like let loose a little bit. It's the last couple of years, just like kind of letting loose a little bit. So yeah, how to keep a positive, productive mindset. Always thinking ahead, but not too ahead. I like to plan out my days the day before, and it helps me stay motivated and productive, and just write down everything I got, like every little thing. As I'm doing them the next day, I like crossing them out. It helps me stay motivated, it helps me feel accomplished. But yeah, it helps me keep a more positive, productive mindset, because I feel like I'm doing stuff instead of kind of like figuring it out as the day goes on. Okay, so this is like a relationship dating advice question. How long should you wait when dating before making it official? That question is difficult because everyone's different. Everyone's relationships are different. You know, it depends on whether you just met for the first time, if you've known each other for a couple of years, how long you've been talking for, how strong your connection is. I don't think there's an answer to that one. I think it's whatever you feel is right. I mean, if you guys were talking for a week, if you guys were talking for a year, and then it felt right, then there's no time. I think there's no time limit or time frame for relationship or for love. I think love is just something that you and your significant other need to figure out together. How do you stop spending so much energy worrying what others think of you? All right, well, I will say, I wish that I could tell my high school self that everyone's opinions don't matter. When you're in high school, you just feel like the world's ending if like someone's talking bad about you or something, you know, you just sort of like, you're just so worried what people are gonna think of you. I wish someone could have sat there and told me none of it matters. Like when you are 23, that's how old I am now. When you are 23 years old, you're not even gonna remember what those people said about you. Well, I do, but like it's so irrelevant. Like I only think about it if I try to think about it. I don't lose sleep over it at night. Just know that if you're worried about people's opinions of you, it's not gonna matter in 6 months. Oh, this is sweet. How have you been feeling mentally? So yeah, I made a video a couple weeks ago and kind of like feeling just like mentally drained and not really knowing what to film anymore. And I feel like I'm in a way better mindset since I was a couple weeks ago. But I am feeling a lot better mentally. I'm feeling a lot more motivated. I'm feeling a lot more creative. I'm just more excited for the future. And I think my issue too is that I'm constantly thinking 10 years ahead, 5 years ahead of my life, and I need to stop doing that. So much can happen in 6 months, so it's like I can't really think too far ahead. And you know, my mom told me the other day too, she was like, just focus on what's tomorrow, focus on what your day is tomorrow, and that's it. Like just one day at a time. And that's honestly been helping me a lot. I don't want to think too far ahead because I actually will go nuts and I don't want to go nuts. But yeah, I've been doing much better. Thank you for asking. Advice on entering a new relationship. By the way, I love you. I love you too. So I think entering a new relationship, you just need to be very open-minded and just be ready to figure stuff out. I mean, it's when you start dating someone, I feel like it's always gonna be something like, you know, learning each other, being open to certain things, and be ready to compromise and to, you know, be open-minded. I think those are like the two big things. How do I feel more confident and comfortable in my body? Like I've said this in so many videos, and I will continue probably to answer this question all the time because I think it's important for people to know this. But I think just learning to be more confident and comfortable with your body is kind of like what I said before, having a healthier lifestyle and accepting what you are meant to look like with this type of lifestyle. And I think that is so important. You know, if you are working working out every day or working out 4 or 5 times a week, or however, if you're working out, you're feeling good, eating healthy, and you don't look like a supermodel, don't feel bad about that. And I think that was the hardest thing for me to understand. Was I would always tell myself, I'm doing everything that these supermodels are doing, right? I'm eating healthy, I'm working out every day, I'm drinking a bunch of water, vitamins. Like, why don't I look like that? It was such a horrible mindset I was in, and I finally learned that this is what I'm meant to look like. Like, this is the body I'm meant to have with a healthy lifestyle. I'm not meant to look like a supermodel. Those people are either, unfortunately, probably not eating enough, or they're just built like that. Like, I have friends that eat so much and they don't gain a pound because that's how they are built. That's how their bodies are. Everyone's body's different. It's literally comparing yourself. And I struggle with it still a bit, but I think as long as you keep telling yourself that, you will get through it. I promise you. Before, like probably 2 years ago, from a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being really confident, I was at like a 2 with like body image, and now I'm at like a 7. I have definitely grown in that scale, and I think it's just telling myself that I'm meant to look the way I look with a healthy lifestyle, eating, drinking water, and working out. Even though I haven't really been working out lately because I have not been motivated, but it's okay. I'm getting back to it, I promise. It's been a couple months, but it's been a tough couple months, but I'm gonna get to it, I promise. What skincare routine have you been using lately? Your skin is glowing. Love ya. Oh, love you too. Thanks, girl. So my skin's been getting a lot of texture. I've been getting dermatitis on my face. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right here on my chin a little bit, and like up here. I don't know if you can see it. I've just been using like really gentle cleansers. I've been just putting some ointment on my face for the dermatitis. I recently started taking my vitamins again. I was super dosing on pantothenic acid. I have like a skincare video like a couple months back about it. So if you guys want to watch that, go ahead and watch that. I go into full depth about the vitamins I'm taking and everything, and I super dose on a couple. But yeah, those helped me really clear out my skin, and I stopped taking them. Just like, I honestly forgot to take them. I just didn't really care to take them anymore, and then I noticed my skin flared up a bit again, so I started taking them again. But I think I'm gonna try and be more consistent with it. I started taking my hormone vitamins. Guys, I promise you, vitamins have transformed my skin. As crazy as that sounds, I have tried everything under the sun. That is like the one thing that I found that just helps so much. Oh, I like this question. What do you like most about yourself? I think what I like most about myself, I think my laugh, because my laugh makes me laugh even harder. When I watch videos of me laughing, I'll laugh. Or if I'm like mid-laugh and I'm laughing really hard, I think about how hard I'm laughing and then I'll laugh even harder. So my laugh is freaking funny, I will say that. I love how caring I am. It's crazy because for the longest time I didn't realize how caring I was of a person until recently, that like it was been more validated, and like I understand that I am a caring person and that I want to see others do good and I want to help others. I'm like a mom. I feel like I'm just a mother that likes to care for her children, aka my friends. Advice for anxiety. Dude, anxiety gets me every day. My anxiety has come from thinking 10 years into my future, thinking what I'm gonna be doing in the next year. Like, that's where my anxiety comes from, is because I think about the future a lot, and it sucks because I shouldn't do that. For me personally, because I know everyone's anxiety is so different, so it's hard for me to sit here and tell you, you know, advice on how to cope with it. But for me, it's kind of just, I reassure myself that I'm okay right now, you know, I'm grateful for what I have and where I am in my life, and that I'll figure it out in 5 years. That's always my issue. Like, I will figure out what I'm doing in 5 years. But yeah, I think just not overthinking everything and just kind of like trying to live more in the moment. Has anyone ever said anything horrible to you that made you rethink your body or who you are? Yes. So I've talked about this in videos before, but I am self-conscious about my forehead. My forehead has always been an insecurity of mine, and I think my forehead, like you see, I always like do that to my hair because my forehead is bigger than normal. But that's okay. Like, I've kind of accepted it, and obviously there are days I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, why is my forehead so big? Yeah, I've just kind of learned to like love myself for me, but that was something that someone told me that made me self-conscious about my forehead when I was younger in school. I can't believe I'm saying this. This is so weird that I'm saying this on camera, but whatever. When I was like really young, like in elementary school, I remember someone calling me bald eagle because my forehead was so big. One of my ex-boyfriends from a couple years ago said something about my forehead too. So he like made like this nasty comment about my forehead, like saying it was big. And I remember like being like, what the f is wrong with you? I'm like, you're dating me, dude. Like, Anyways, yeah, so I think just people commenting on my forehead has made me not like it, but I've learned to kind of just like it again. Just being more confident with it and just realizing like, this is me. Can't really do much about my forehead unless I go full on forehead reduction surgery, but that's aggressive. Like, that scares me. I don't think I'll ever do that. So I'm just gonna live with it. What is it like living in the public eye? It's actually pretty crazy because I've been in a lot of dark holes. I have been in a lot of dark places about what I look like, what I can do to change myself, how I'll feel more confident. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys something that I honestly was never meaning to say, and like I didn't really want to say anything, but it, right? I want to be honest with you guys, and I want to say this. I've gotten Botox done. The thing is, it's crazy because either people are gonna think Botox is like really intense, or people are like, oh, it's Botox, it's not that bad. I guess people in LA probably think that. So I've gotten Botox. I have never gotten fillers. I have never gotten any sort of that situation, but I've gotten Botox. The 2 times I've gotten Botox. The first time I got Botox, I wasn't planning on getting Botox. Can I say Botox one more time? I don't think so. So the first time I got it was actually at an event a couple of years ago. It's so random. How LA is that shit, right? So I remember going to this event, and it was like for this like med spa thing. It was just like, it was cute. It had like, they had a DJ, they had drinks. It was just like a cute little thing. A lady comes up to us and was like, oh, we're giving out free Botox. Do you want some? And I was like, how does it, I've never even thought about it. And I was like, how does it work? And then she like brings me to the back and she was like, oh, this, like the amount of units though she told me that she put in, like the free units that she put in me was like, I think like 5 or 10, like barely anything to even do anything. And I remember her putting them in between my eyebrows. And then I remember it like having the slightest change. There was barely anything. So I was like, okay, I guess whatever. Like that was kind of like my F it moments. I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck it. Like how bad could it be? Second time I've gone Botox was because of an insecurity of mine. I hate that I did this because I am in the public eye and it sucks, but it's just something that made me feel better about myself. And I got Botox in my masseters on my face. If you guys don't know that, so if you guys don't know what your masseters are, they're like these really big muscles in your mouth. Mine were just ginormous. Like my face always looked really wide, really big, and I'm someone who's always in front of the camera. I'm someone who's always taking photos, and I constantly am looking at myself. I feel like the normal person isn't always looking at themselves unless you're in the mirror or you take a couple photos with friends. Like I'm always looking at myself in photos and just things and other people's videos. So I remember just always looking at myself. I'm like, why does my face look so big? Like it would piss me off, as sad as that sounds. So I got Botox in my masseters, and basically what it does is just relaxes the muscle. It slims down the face a little bit. Yeah, it also helps with grinding. So the reason my masseters were so big was because I grinded my teeth that night. And then I remember when I went for a consultation, I looked it up, I knew what it was, and she asked me, she was like, do you grind your teeth that night? And I said yes, and she was like, well, that's why your masseters are so big. So actually the Botox helps prevent and stop the grinding, so my muscles relax so much that I don't even really grind my teeth anymore at night, and it helped slim down my face because it just relaxes the muscle. So I didn't put any filler or anything in my face, but I did relax my big masseter muscle. Yeah, and I believe that being in the public eye made me do that, to be honest with you. I think if I was just a regular girl in Jersey, I don't think I would have ever gotten that done. But I was honestly, fuck it. Like I know I've said like love yourself for who you are, and I'm still telling you to do that. And every day when I tell you, there have been moments where I'm like, I want to do this to my face, I want to do this to my face, and I just like, I'm always like, no, like don't do anymore. Like just try not to. Like try to love yourself for who you are. And it's different for everyone, because there's so many times that I want to do stuff, like I'm like, I want to look like that. Like they're in the public eye, why can't I look like that? I honestly think of you guys. I want people to know that you can just love yourself for who you are. But yeah, I just want to be honest with you guys. I never, like I said, I wasn't really planning on saying anything because I just felt like kind of like a hypocrite, but not really. I don't know, I just felt like it was unnecessary. But now you guys know I've gotten Botox done. Nothing crazy, and I've never gone anywhere else, so being in the public eye is difficult, I will say. Alright, so I think this is going to be my last question, and it is, how do you feel about social media nowadays? Social media is just a crazy roller coaster. It's all over the place, you know, there's drama all over it, promo, marketing, good things, bad things, like social media is all over the place nowadays. I just know that I want to do good, and I want to inspire people to do better. For me, you know I have a platform. I just want to advocate love and self-love, and you know, try to be here for people and to make awareness of issues that's going on in our country or in our world, we can reach thousands of people in seconds. That's mind-blowing to me. Yeah, social media is a roller coaster. There's so much stuff on social media. As much bad as there is and how much negativity is always around social media, there's also so much good to it. Like, you can change the world with social media. You can reach thousands of people, post something that you're passionate about and make awareness to things. So yeah, as much as people probably hate social media, because there are times where I'm like, I hate this, there's also so much good that comes from it. I love it, but I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. All right, people. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually really loved doing this. It's kind of crazy how honest I got, because I wasn't planning on saying that, but whatever. I love you guys, and I just always want to be honest with you, especially when it comes to myself. I want to be here for you guys, show y'all that I am just a normal girl trying to live in this big world, trying to figure it out like everyone else. I don't have my shit together, even though I look like I do. I don't, I promise. And guys, don't forget to check out the link in my description box to get your first set of Function and Beauty for 20% off. It's the best decision you'll ever make, I promise you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.